Okay. So, hey everyone. So, we are looking rather raggedy and tired because I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock at night. That's why. We are raggedy and tired. Okay, so we are doing a Q&A. I had asked for questions over on YouTube, or not over, anyways, over on Instagram and YouTube. And y'all asked some really good questions. And this might actually need to be 2 videos so that we don't make this too long. So, and plus we're tired. So we're gonna get through about as many as we can, and then if we don't get through them all, we will do a part 2. So first I wanna say thank you very much for all your questions. Like I said, y'all asked some really good questions. So I'm gonna start off with some easier ones. Sorry, if y'all are new here, we are a large family. We have 9 kids and are expecting our 10th. And this is my husband, Nathan. Say hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
So a lot of these questions are obviously geared towards our family and having a large family. Okay, so the first question was, what was your most memorable vacation as a family? We haven't had a vacation in a few years. What do you think?
I think our Tennessee trip was a pretty big one.
I think that sticks out. That was actually in 2015, and that was our last out-of-state vacation, I think, besides going to Georgia and visiting friends, a true vacation.
Yep.
We had a lot of fun, and we have been wanting to get back to Tennessee ever since, but it hasn't happened yet. What's your favorite snack food for both of us? And what kind of ice cream do you like? What's your favorite snack food?
I don't know what my favorite snack food is.
Chips and salsa. Pigs in a blanket.
I think a snack food something I eat all the time.
Oh.
I don't really eat those all the time.
Ice cream.
It used to be ice cream. I'm trying to be better at that.
Yeah.
Green mint ice cream is probably my favorite.
From Publix.
From Publix.
Yep.
I can't think of a snack.
My favorite snack food? You want to guess it?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. And if I had to choose ice cream, so I like ice cream, but I don't eat it a lot. Chocolate, just chocolate. Or coffee flavor, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Next question. What do you do for health insurance with such a large family? So we actually are very blessed that the company that Nathan works for but we have health insurance through them, and it does not cost us an arm and a leg. I mean, it costs us something, and it goes up each year as well, but it is not near as bad as what other people talk about. And once you're on a family plan, it doesn't matter whether you have 1 kid or 10 kids. So it works for us. And I think we only have a family deductible too, right? Mm-hmm. So whatever happens with any of the kids, it goes towards that family deductible. Whatever it is, I don't even know. We don't have a lot of medical bills, so we must have good health insurance. I don't know. Anytime that I go somewhere, they're like, oh, it's covered. I'm like, yay. So great. Okay. Very thankful for that. What is the closest age gap between your kids, and what is the farthest? Do you know the answer?
The closest
that might make it
is Addison and Payton. No. Why did I think that? Reagan and Harper.
No.
No?
No.
Taylor and Addie?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Did you count the days?
Yes. It's 1 day shy between Addie and Payton, I think.
Addie and Payton are closer.
No, they're not. Taylor and Addie are. Okay, you do the math while I talk. You can do math faster than me. Taylor, Addison, and Payton, our oldest, are born July, August, September of consecutive years.
I thought it was 1 year, 28 days, and 1 year, 27.
29. No.
27.
Count.
I'm not gonna count.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyway, so Taylor and Addie are the closest. They are 13 months apart. Addison and Payton are the next closest. They are 13 months apart. But our average age range is 15 to 19 months apart. But our farthest apart is between number 6 and number 7. Logan and Reagan are actually almost just 2.5 years apart. So that's our biggest age gap. And now we're back at 15 months apart and 17 months apart.
Mm-hmm.
So we like to keep them close. Okay. Do you have any pets?
We do now.
Yeah, we do now. Reluctantly. So I am not really an animal person anymore. Like, I think I was before we had kids, and now I'm too busy to care. I don't know. Anyways, our kids begged us for a dog. We got a dog. That's all that we have to say about that. And we're keeping the dog because we love our children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sums it up. She's still a puppy.
Yeah. Choose everything.
Yeah.
But so do kids.
Yes. Okay, so yes, we have a dog. Yeah. Okay, favorite memory from before kids. Dream vacation with and without kids. Favorite memory before kids.
Favorite memory before kids. Well, you go first if you know.
I don't have one.
Oh,
we can do dream vacation. Oh, I have a favorite memory. Laying on the couch and being able to take a nap anytime I want. Does that count?
Oh, it doesn't have to be vacation?
No. Well, then
Favorite
it was,
memory?
what's your favorite? Or,
Oh, the memory
yeah,
I was thinking of.
a vacation.
A vacation memory of just
We
us.
were able to do a missions trip the year before we had, no, 2 years before we had Taylor. So I would say that was,
Yeah. Pretty memorable.
yeah, we went to France on a missions trip and did a youth camp, and we were gone, was it 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yes.
Yeah, so we really enjoyed that.
And then our dream vacation
I think we have the same place.
without kids
Yeah,
would be to visit Europe, I guess.
yeah, I think so too.
Not
Italy
necessarily
specifically.
specific.
No, Italy.
Oh. Well, I mean, just in
Yeah,
Europe, like
yeah.
not, oh, yes, it has to be
Yeah, I would be fine with any place in
Germany or
Europe,
something
yeah.
like England and Italy.
But what about with the kids?
Well, if we won the lottery, we could still do that.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Dream vacation with the kids?
I've been bugging you about this lately that I want to do.
Well, so a dream vacation is somewhat still realistic, or is it
Well,
still
mine.
a dream? Because
Well,
then if
just-
it's a dream,
just
then
say
I was
anything.
thinking California, taking
Yeah.
the kids on a plane. They've never been on a plane.
Yeah.
To just see the
I would
West
just-
Coast. I
yeah.
haven't seen the West Coast, so.
I would just like to road trip all over America with the kids. Yeah, and see like all the, awesome, what?
Nothing.
That doesn't sound like fun?
A road trip?
Yes.
That's a lot of me driving.
Oh, I think that would be awesome. Okay, so we do have a few questions about how we met. So, do you want to say it or you want me to?
What's the question?
Oh,
how we
you
met?
Excuse me, I'm having
We
reflux.
were going out to just a random thing. It wasn't like an
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of friends were going out bowling, and we invited Jessica's cousin to come, and then her cousin invited her, and
Yeah.
that's the first time we ever met.
Yeah. But then
But
from
I don't-
there, it's kind of like a vague memory. He started like inviting me to church and to a Bible study. I think he called me a few times. He was like, she needs to go to church. And I did. So, and I went, and that was kind of like it. Like, we just started hanging out. We hung out for a good month or two before we were like officially dating. So, his phone's like all cracked, so I'm having a hard time reading this. Okay. Favorite thing about each kid, favorite memory with each kid. We could be here all day with that.
Favorite, what was the first part?
Favorite thing about each kid. Let's just say one thing about each kid.
Just anything,
Well,
or
like-
still a favorite thing,
Well, just like,
or a favorite memory?
so
of
like
the
with
kid?
Taylor, what would you say about Taylor?
I have the worst memory of Taylor.
We'll say that.
Smashing her finger
Yes, I
in
think
the
that's what it was.
door at Walmart in the
Yeah.
freezer section.
Oh, that was so bad.
She had her hands right in the crease, and I opened the door to get something, French fries or something, and her fingers were there, and it looked like they almost broke them.
Yeah.
I mean, and that scarred me probably more than the shit scarred her.
It did. He felt so bad. Oh, she was only like 2.
Something like
Yeah.
that, really young.
He was like nauseous, and he felt so bad. Okay. Oh, we got to go through all the kids. We're gonna be here for a while.
8 more.
Yep. Addison. Addison is very tenacious in a good way and a hard parenting way. Is she right there?
I don't know.
She's challenging, but she's also like, if there's something that she wants, she's gonna go get it. I don't know where she got that from, but I love that about her. But it's also a struggle, like with parenting.
I like her laugh.
Yeah.
That one place when we were at Ross or
Yeah.
something, her on the floor giggling and
Yeah.
laughing about something.
Yeah, she's the life of the party around here. So Payton.
Payton. She's just loving to all
Everybody.
her siblings.
Yeah. She's
the mama.
yeah.
of all of them.
If anybody would grow up to be a stay-at-home mom, it'd be Payton. Like,
Probably.
I don't want to say limit that. I don't know, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't think there's anything the matter with that. But she's very, like all the little kids have always gravitated towards her and love her. Okay, so Jackson.
Silliness.
Yeah, that boy's goofy. Who's next? Miley.
Miley.
Everybody calls her Smiley Miley.
Miley. Her always getting left out of what the big girls are always
Yeah.
doing, so she's always fusses because, well, this was before a lot of the other kids.
Right, I was gonna say, now we
It's
have
not
two
recent.
other girls, but she's the youngest, like out of the older girls, so she's kind of left out. Logan.
Logan's a mama's boy. That's his mama.
Yeah. Logan, Reagan.
Reagan.
Sassy.
Reagan will not miss a meal, that's for sure.
She will.
She loves pepperonis. You think she's done with a meal, and 30 minutes later, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Harper.
Harper, she's just, I don't know. She's daddy's girl.
Yeah, she is. She loves daddy. And now baby Drew.
He just likes to get into everything.
Yes, and he puts everything in his mouth. Okay, so that was kind of quick, hopefully. Do you have date nights? And if so, what's your favorite thing to do?
Date nights. We haven't in a while, but
Yeah, we need to do better. So we are blessed that we have family that live close by. So my mom or my sister will babysit for us. But we're kind of in an odd spot right now. My mom has a new job, so her schedule and his schedule changed. They're not like syncing up very well for us to get date nights, but hopefully we'll nail something down soon. Anyways,
generally just go to dinner.
yeah, we're kind of boring old farts.
We don't. I mean, unless there's a movie that we both want to
Yeah.
see, we may try to just do that. But
We'll definitely do dinner.
it's mostly Pixar and Disney movies
Yep.
when we go to the movies.
So we'll do dinner, but I like to go to thrift stores and antique stores.
We sometimes do that, or IKEA. Or,
Yeah. So shopping around. And usually you always say whatever I want to do because he knows that I'm at home with the kids.
I don't have anything specific that I want to do.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh. Well, what do you need?
I need to stop it and start again.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you guys do as a family when money is low? Pray. So we've had,
Like, do just here at the house?
I think, how do you, I guess, make money stretch maybe? So we've actually had,
We take a cracker and break it in half, and each get a half to eat. And that's what
Yep, we've had a few rough patches over the years. I mean, naturally, I think everybody does. One specifically stands out in my mind. We were living in Georgia at the time. And so we only had 3 kids. And whatever had happened, I don't know, we did not have very much to get us the next payday. I want to say it was definitely under $100, like $40 or something like that. And we had like a week to go. But it was like, okay, well, I don't have to go anywhere. That's gas. He obviously has to get to work. But I remember him specifically, like, let's write everything out, figure out what food we have in the house, you know, what we can make stretch, as far as like meal wise. But I also needed like dish soap and laundry detergent and all those things. And he was like, let's just go to the Dollar Tree. And I remember we spent like $12 on what we needed for the house to get us through to payday. Yeah, it was Dollar Tree stuff. And I remember being a little scared that my clothes were going to fade by using Dollar Tree detergent, but they didn't. And we made it work. So I think just making it work and being there for each other is the biggest thing. Like,
not really that picky either. So if
Yeah.
we just have to have peanut butter and jelly for a couple times, you know, we do what we got to do. So.
Yeah. Okay. How do you handle sibling squabbles? This is where I do not have patience.
Is child services gonna watch this video?
No, it's not that bad. So, one big thing that we will do if children are arguing, like between two children, we will have the instigator do the other kid's chores. Or like we've had it to where like they were both in the wrong, and we've had them do something nice for each other, say something nice about each other. We try to do that like when we're on our good parenting game, but that's where we probably lose the most patience as parents. Like, it's like, can't we just all get along? But doing the chores or even adding extra chores to them. So if they're like all in the wrong, they have to do extra work around the house, or outside or something like that. Is that everything, Dad? Okay. What parenting wisdom do you wish that you could go back and share with yourself at the beginning? Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that one could have been on your list for me to think about.
Okay, I can actually say something about that. I don't know that I necessarily have like parenting wisdom. I wish I could go back and tell myself, we have had some struggles with a child that I didn't handle the best. For a while, they had some struggles that I didn't quite understand. I still don't understand, but I've learned to be patient with it and realize that this isn't an obedience issue, and that's what I thought that it was an obedience issue. It is a struggle that they have, and I like I said, I still don't understand it, but I wish that I would have had the patience and the softness back then versus now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Do you feel that way with that?
Sure. I was just thinking the dirty diapers are real.
He was not prepared for the amount of poop that was coming out. Okay. What made you decide to start YouTube? I love your family and always wonder the backstory. Oh, thank you. So, I kind of did it on a whim, actually. I don't even think I told you. I was just like, hey, he came home and I was like, I started a YouTube channel. So I used to have a family blog a long time ago. I didn't it wasn't like popular or anything like that, but I enjoyed having the document or family documented in written form. Well, I don't have time for that anymore. And so I thought that, having video would be great. I really and even still going back and looking at older videos and seeing how little Harper was, because Harper was a baby. That was one of the reasons, but I also really want to share what a blessing children are. I think a lot of people get overwhelmed at the thought of having any amount of children, and it is overwhelming. I'm not saying that it's not, but it doesn't have to be it's not as hard as what you would imagine it to be. Does that make sense? So that was kind of just to share that children are a blessing from God. I don't think a large family is for everybody by any means, but it's not as crazy as what it sounds. Okay, I already said that one. I said that one. Okay, sorry. Addison commented, give me a shout out, Mom. Here's your shout out, Addison. So she actually has a YouTube channel, and it's always linked in my description box below. So what do you do to make time for yourselves as a couple?
Date nights.
Yeah, date nights. We're not, like I said, I think just connecting a little bit each day. It's not always, a romantic dinner or whatever, but just being there for each other. If he has a bad day from work and coming home and he needs to talk about it, just being there. So maybe I will say this set of questions, and then maybe we should do a part 2. I don't know how long this has gotten. Okay, so how do you feel about me being pregnant?
No different than when you're pregnant with number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, I think like because it puts extra work on you, especially during the first trimester. Like, how do you feel about that?
Just roll with the punches.
He's super laid back, like really laid back. Okay, so these are more directed towards you. Do you feel stressed about knowing that you have to provide for 10 kids? And
again, no more than when I had 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9.
I'm gonna say, I think once you're a parent and you have kids to provide for and take care of, like it's not like having 10. We will have 10 kids. Yes, it's a lot, and yes, it's stressful, but I don't think it's any more than, like you said, 4 kids, 3 kids, like any amount of kids. I don't know. You just do it.
Another one.
Yep. What's more than just another one? Okay, how do you handle that responsibility?
I can't do much more than what I'm doing.
Yeah, he works hard.
Working.
Yep. Okay. Any advice for moms and dads that are struggling with criticism of having a large family?
I just own it. That's what we like. We like kids, and God's blessed us with this many, so I don't really care what other people think. If they want to say I'm crazy, that's fine. Say I'm crazy. I love coming home and having kids laughing and playing and jumping on me, so it doesn't bother me. It's like it rolls right off of me. If they want to say you're crazy, I need to buy you a TV.
We burn it off.
Whatever.
He's like, please
That's
do.
your opinion. So.
Yeah. But does the criticism ever get to you? No.
Again, that's their thought, because they think every kid's gonna cost $100,000, and I don't have $100,000, so I can only have one kid. And you'll never have any kids if you think that. So just whatever God blesses us with, that's how we're doing it. We're rolling with it.
He's kind of helped me with that, because I've gotten upset, at like something that people will say, and he's like, what does it matter? At the end of the day, like, they're not in our house, it's us. I'm like, you're right. So okay. Like I said, he's super laid back, and he keeps me in line. So okay, well, thank you. This will be the end of part 1. Look out for part 2. And we'll see you in part 2. Thanks for watching.